everybody. So I guess that's my stick, like cheers. Cheers. And you're like...
Yeah, what? What's with the hands?
And then Andy's like, welcome, welcome.
What's with the hands?
I don't know.
You're just like, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It is Tuesday. It's Whiskey Day. And I'm excited for this. We're going to go back to our big giant haul from Tennessee and the lower states from earlier this year. So this is definitely something that I'm really excited about from Tennessee. If you like what we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. And we are going to be looking at something that is actually Seriously?
Usually it's you.
Usually it's me?
It is usually...
Never me.
Oh, play back the footage.
So
you control the edit, so that's impossible. But you can go back and look at all the other things where he's clipped out himself.
Nah. So this is something that's from Tennessee, but it's available almost anywhere in the United States. I might even consider or think that it's available outside the U.S. This is the J.W. Kelly Golden Age Straight Rye Whiskey. So I've seen J.W. Kelly on the shelves here in liquor stores in Texas all the time. So I would imagine that it's available throughout the United States, probably on a big distiller's distribution list. This is like I say, straight rye whiskey. It's going to be somewhat spicy. It's at 47% or 94 proof. We've had a higher proof ryes, but I'm still excited. And the cost on this is $27.49. $27.49. One of the differences with this rye whiskey that we don't really encounter a lot is it does have an age statement of at least 2 years. At least 2 years. This is from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we do, I believe, have another JW coming up. Possibly? I don't know. I don't know what we have anymore. I have this giant, 12-page list.
Yeah.
And I just forget. This might actually be our only one. So again, $27.49 is going to make this a 3-barrel on cost. Pretty reasonable rate. And I'm really excited about this because I have not had any JW yet that I know of in bars or anything. And since this is a decent price, we're pretty big rye fans. So I'm hoping this is a really decent price for a bottle of rye that I really like it, so we can get more of it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the review off to the side. We kind of talk things through where Andy and I, we just kind of be quiet and do our stuff, but we talk things through.
It doesn't have a very prominent aroma to me.
Well, to me, it's got a very menthol aroma. Like a minty spearmint menthol.
Yeah, I get some slight mintiness, but...
And a little bit of rye.
But subtle.
Yeah.
It's like mild. Like it's not... I don't know.
It's actually got some...
Maybe light, but it's light on the flavor, so it's not particularly...
It smells like a chewing tobacco, which you probably don't know because you haven't been really around a lot of people. But like a skull, menthol skull. Huh. But it smells good. I don't like the smell of skull. Sorry for all you guys that dip out there, but that's what it smells like to me. A little bit of dark fruit aroma.
I don't get much of that.
Yeah, just hints of it. I like the aroma though, but it's not a strong rye. It's not a peppery, spicy rye aroma.
It's light all around.
Yeah.
But you can detect some flavors over time, but there's no alcohol in the nose.
No, none at all. Very smooth. And so I would hazard that this is probably about a 4 on aroma.
A 4, because it's very light. Nothing pops out just up in your nose, but nothing pops out up in your nose either.
Right, for 94 proof. Yeah.
So you could smell and keep trying to find the small flavors in there. And it is diverse.
There's the peppery spice. A little bit of black pepper. No, actually, oh wow. It's got almost some anise burn on the back end. Not anise flavor, anise burn. It's got some pepper. Wow, that's interesting. Definitely getting the rye. Strong. Oh man, that's like a really spicy pepper.
Kind of like a mint too.
Yeah, there's hints of that mint.
Bigger mint.
Hints of that mint, but it's got some spiciness to it. And I'm conflicted because I don't know if I like it.
Spicy. It's just a different spice.
It's a different spice. It's almost like
not a peppery spice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that spice, 5 spice.
No.
It's got that peppery burn of 5 spice. Not taste like 5 spice.
I was thinking allspice. I don't like allspice.
Not allspice, 5 spice.
Yeah, I guess I haven't had 5 spice. It's definitely rye-like, but it's different flavored. I kind of like it.
I like it. It's interesting. It's probably the most unique rye I've had. There's no tasting notes on the bottle, and we don't look up other people's reviews. We don't look up the distiller's tasting notes or flavor profiles because we want to come in fresh, and we're trying to expand about what we taste.
And the problem with rye is the bite's always hard to distinguish from the rye bite or the alcohol. Mm-hmm. And I don't think this has much of an alcohol bite.
No, not at all.
But it's the pepperiness.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
It's not like
it's
not like a black pepper
light.
Spicy. It's more of a white pepper or a 5 spice. I don't even know what to rate this because I don't know if I like it. I don't dislike it. But I don't know. This is interesting.
I'd say it's pleasant.
Yeah.
Because it's got a nice variation of flavors. None of it's too harsh. It's just kind of well-rounded. You can just like the aroma, it's light at first, and you can just start concentrating on the little hints in there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what a little bit of water does to it. People ask every once in a while in the comments what these are. This is just a dropper of water. And as you're exploring whiskey, you should always start straight, then add a little water to it. And then if you want to expand it even more, you could add a small 1 or 2 chunks of ice cubes. Okay. Aroma is still basically the same, a little bit more menthol. Water didn't do it for you?
No, it just, brings out that more, that spine shiver feeling. Bit more bitter. I wouldn't add water to it personally.
And I think I actually like it with the water. Kind of mellowed it out for me. All right, so we got a 4 on flavor, and we're going to say...
it's at least a 3.5 on bite, if not 4.
Yeah, it's not very bitey, but it's got a back end lingering to it.
But, yeah... So maybe a 3, 3.5. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, it's very mild. It's just mild.
Okay, so this is going to be 14.5 points. It's almost a full 4 barrel. It's a little bit over a 3.5. So it's a judgment call. Is this a 3.5 or is this a 4?
For this, I would say 4 is probably pretty good.
Okay, so...
I mean, it's $27, and it has great diversity of flavor and aroma.
Yeah.
Without being rubbing alcohol bite.
Right.
It's a different kind of rye. It's not like your standard rye, which then sets it apart. And so I think that's
it's a Tennessee rye, so I don't know if they're going through... a different system than, say, the rest of the ryes, like a Kentucky rye or a Texas rye or something. I don't know. Looks like it's pot stilled because it looks like they've got a giant pot still on the back. I was in Chattanooga, and I really wish that this place was open at the time, but it was not. That was one of our wanna-go-tos, and they were not open when we were there. I'm thinking that it might be a time to go visit.
They actually say the percentage of 65% rye.
So it's a high rye.
Malted barley and 15% malted rye.
Oh, malted rye.
That actually could be where the malt.
Yeah, so it's 65%.
No, that lines right up with malt liquor or malt beer, malt whiskey. That's that anise type. Syrupy. Yep, no, that lines up. It's good. And I also like that they put the percentage right there on the bottom.
Right, so it's 80% rye. This is a very high rye, and 15% of that is malted. Interesting. Definitely leave a comment below if you've had J.W. Kelly's Golden Age rye. Tell us what you think of this. Do you like it? Do you not? How unique is it? Is there something else out there that is similar that we should try? I don't think we have anything that's similar.
Not tried a rye that similar.
No, I almost expect this coming out of something like Balcones or something that's like way out of the box.
Yeah, but Balcones would have a much higher
percentage.
bite.
Yeah. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment below.
Quite do subtle. This is nice and subtle.
This is subtle. Might be interesting to try this in a cocktail, like a Sazerac or something. Ooh, he just got excited.
That specifically is centered around a rye. Yeah, Sazerac might be nice with that.
Leave a comment about that below. What kind of cocktail you think this would be good in. Tell us what you think. This is interesting, and I'm really glad that we got to try it. Too bad Andy missed out. He's still sick. Hopefully he'll be with us next week. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is great whiskey. This is great whiskey. Yeah, this is great whiskey. Cheers.